Hi ladies, I just wanted to jump on and do a quick video for all of you that are wondering if Mascara Beauty works for older skin. Now, I'm sure you've seen all of the young girls that are putting on mascara and it looks absolutely flawless, right? But let's talk about why it's perfect for us older ladies with a little bit more mature skin, okay? So what I'm gonna do is do a quick hack while I talk about why it's perfect for us. All right, so sometimes it's best to start with some type of primer. Or if you're like me and you have a lot of really fine lines right here underneath your eyes, that sometimes they get really dehydrated as the day goes on and it enhances the wrinkles, you'll want to put some type of a primer underneath your eyes that helps moisturize and keeps the moisture in your skin, okay? So I've already done that, and now I'm just gonna move right into doing a quick hack. There are a couple of brushes that I love for older skin, and let me tell you the reason. So these are the two basic brushes. You have the 30-second hack and the detail hack, okay? Now, I love these for two different reasons. It was originally said that this one here is the perfect one to put your highlight on with, okay? My only problem with that is it doesn't really pat really well, so I love to use this side of the 30-second hack to put on the highlight under my skin, or under my eyes. So, I like to go in with, I use two different colors of highlights, and the reason that I do that is because I need a little bit more brightening underneath my eyes, but at the same time, because of my dark circles and my wrinkles, I want to cover them up or color correct them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in with my darker color, and I'm just using this side of the 30-second hack and just kind of moving the darker of my two highlights around. And don't be afraid to like push. It actually works really well for us because of our wrinkles, okay? So sometimes people can just swipe and do just fine with that, but because of our wrinkles, we actually need to press the product right into our skin and into those wrinkles or crevices. So what I've done is I've gone with my same darker color highlight, and I am going ahead and putting it all over where I put my normal highlight to do all of the color correcting that I need to do, okay? Now, what I do is I go in with my lighter highlight here, and I tap it right underneath here, underneath my eye, okay? See how that like pulls my eye forward, but yet it still gives me really good coverage underneath my eye with my dark circles. So you can see how important it is to take that lighter color. Now, this is a warning, okay? If you go too light on your highlight everywhere, it will enhance the wrinkles and show the texture. So make sure that your artist has it matched correctly for you so that it doesn't make you look older or actually kind of dead. And that's about the easiest way for me to explain it. So, we don't want to look dead. We want to look bright and happy and shiny, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my contour. I'm gonna go in with my detail hack. This is my favorite brush for contouring. So, I actually have 3 different colors of contour here, and that's because I don't know, it's hard for me to decide. So I'm gonna take my brush and turn it like this, and I'm just gonna kind of swipe up here on my forehead, okay? And what this does is frames your face, okay? And then I like to pat it out. And then if I feel like I need a little bit darker right here, because remember what we're doing is trying to give yourself an optical illusion. So I'm framing my face right now, going down here underneath my jawline, underneath my jawline here, blend it down. And then I'm going to go in and go right underneath my cheekbone right here. So my cheekbone is all the way up here, okay? So I'm going to take my contour up here and I'm going to follow it right underneath my cheekbone, okay? And what that does is helps lift my face up, and then I'm going to blend it upwards. Now, if you're afraid of doing your contour for the first time, put it on with this side. Get it on your brush. Find the top of your ear here, bring it down and cup it underneath, okay? So you can see that I'm getting a lot less contour there than I did here, okay? So don't be afraid to use that side of the brush. That's what makes it so awesome with these brushes, is there's multiple ways to do the contour. And then flip the brush and blend it up. Okay, now if you can see on my face, my natural contour kind of hangs down because that's just what happens as we get a little bit older, right? The contour of our natural contour kind of starts to slide down. Okay, so what we're doing is creating that optical illusion and lifting everything back up again, all right? Now, I'm gonna go in with another color of contour, and I'm gonna contour my nose right here, okay? This here, it's kind of important that you use shadow when you do this because we're trying to create that really pretty shadow on your nose without it looking like your nose is dirty, because nobody wants their nose to look dirty. Then I'm gonna flip my brush over, take my lightest color and run it right down the center of my nose, okay? You can see how that just brightens up my nose. Now, let's talk about what happens with older skin as the day goes on. Sometimes what'll happen is that, sorry, I'm wringing out my little perfector sponge right here. Sometimes what'll happen is we will get the product to kind of sink into our fine lines, okay? The great thing about this product is you can just take your finger and go like this. Magic, okay? Whereas with other foundations, sometimes it's just stuck, okay? And you can't fix it. Or if you try to add extra product on top of it, it actually makes it look worse, okay? So with mascara, it's like so easy to fix and build upon. So if you do your everyday look and then you and your husband are planning to go out for dinner, it's super easy to touch it up and make it look beautiful again and completely fresh without having to wash your whole face off and start over. Now, I want you to take your perfector sponge and let me tell you why this perfector sponge is super important for ladies with older skin, okay? If we get too much product on our face, then it just doesn't look right, okay? That's the best word I have for it. It just doesn't look right. Or let's say you're used to putting on a full coverage makeup and this makeup just doesn't seem like it sits right on your face. It's like it just slides all over, okay? That's because you're probably using too much product. Okay, so this perfector sponge is going to take care of all of those problems for you, all right? So you're gonna take your perfector sponge. I like to get it wet, wring it out until it's really so it's just barely damp. And then I'm gonna spray a little bit of my Stay Spray on there. And now I'm going to push the makeup into my skin, okay? I'm going to blend it and set it at the same time. Now, what this does is this helps pick up extra product that maybe you're not aware that you put on your face at all, okay? So don't be afraid to take the perfector and wipe off a little bit, all right? I promise it will make the makeup look so much prettier as it sits, okay? Now, the other thing that I want you to be aware of is that sometimes people think that this makeup feels sticky in the beginning, okay? And that's because your skin doesn't know what to do with it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's moisture on my face. So what they like to do is set it with a little bit of powder, Okay, so don't be afraid to take a little bit of powder. Now, again, this is another warning for us older ladies. If you put too much powder underneath your eyes, it dehydrates them as the day goes on, okay? So don't put too much on. Now, I'm gonna spritz a little bit more Stay Spray on my face, kind of let it dry, because I want this look to last all day long, okay? So I'm spritzing it on my face, I'm letting it dry, and then I'm gonna take my powder, okay? And I like to use this brush for my powder. There also is another powder brush. This is called the Power Powder Brush. And the reason that this one is so great is because if you have oily skin, this pushes the powder into the oily parts of your face, all right? This one, it presses and moves that product and pushes it into the skin, okay? This works great for me during the summer when I'm really sweaty. But during the winter, I like to use a really fine dusting of powder. I like to go in with my vanilla dust right here, and I just get a little bit on my brush, and then I'm just gonna kind of pat everywhere. Okay, and I like to use my vanilla dust everywhere, and then I like to use my Cayman bronzer on my contour, okay? And then that's gonna take care of any excess stickiness that you might feel that you have, okay? Usually once you get the right amount of product on your face, it's not sticky anymore, okay? So keep that in mind if you're having struggles with it being sticky. Now I'm gonna take, I love this B-squared brush, put a little bit of blush on there, and I'm just gonna kind of tap it right here on the ball of my cheek, okay? Now, if you have a wider face and you want to shrink it, this is where you can really put the extra up here. I have kind of a narrow face, so I don't really want to bring it clear back here, other than just to kind of blend it, okay? See that? And then you want to try and keep it really light under your eyes, right? Because we're trying to brighten underneath your eyes. Okay. And then the last thing that really makes this foundation amazing for older skin is because we are going to put an illuminator right here on your cheekbone, okay? One of the main reasons why this makeup is so beautiful for older skin is because as our skin gets older, we lose that really pretty shine, okay? This makeup gives us that really pretty shine back that we've lost over the years. And it does it in a way that makes it look so naturally beautiful, okay? So you guys, that's it, all right? So do not be afraid of this product. It's made for older skin. Remember, if you end up putting a little bit too much product under your eyes as the day goes on, don't panic, just pat. Don't panic, just pat. It's that easy. If you guys have any questions at all about working with your older skin, how to set the makeup properly, please reach out to your artist. I too am always happy to help. You can follow me on Beauty Simplified by Lori, and I would be happy to color match you by picture or in person and show you how amazing this product is for everyone. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon.